Okay, welcome back. We are not doing part 2 of the coop yet because we haven't gotten that far. We're gonna finish where we left off yesterday and give you a little update about some things going on. Where did these come from?
Under the house.
These were under the house?
Yes, those were under the house.
And these are how long? 10?
8.
They're 8 foot?
Yeah, they're 8 foot.
What's over here?
The 2 by 8 by 8, some 2 by 6s by 8, and 4 by 4s by 8s.
All those are 8.
Yeah.
The 4 by 4, how many are there?
I think like 3.
Let's go ahead and bring the postal digger too. The top part, well, I gotta turn it. No, I don't. The top part, we have the chicken wire. This right here is open because we're putting the coop here. And then on the bottom, we went with chain link fence because that's what my brother suggested. And you know what? He was right. This chain link fence stuff is really easy to work with, especially if I'm not the one hammering, but it's a lot easier. We had a storm last night, and I guess this is the result of it. I don't know. It wasn't stapled in at the top. We just had it stretched across and was gonna come back and staple that and forgot to. So now we've got to fix it. I say now we've got to fix it. We don't have to do it right now because that would frustrate me. Right now, you don't want to see that on camera, but it's coming along. And the biggest part left besides the front gate is the coop that will be right here. That could take him a while. So we're gonna measure out right here. I think from the corner post to this one is 8 foot. If it is, we'll bring it out 8 foot. She's gone where he can't reach her. Hey, just wait there. Let her go in. Just wait. Let her go in. Nope. Move her fast past that. There you go. Okay, now leave her alone. She'll get in there. Right here at the gate is where she's getting out. At the cattle panel.
Maybe on the red.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, let's go on the white side.
Okay, well, you go that way.
The way that I flip it.
Well, yeah, I'll flip it. On the outside of it. That's the outside? Well, you can't measure it like that. Put it on the inside. Okay, yeah, we can do that too. Just take some, maybe getting around here. Okay, it is, where is it? It's 8 foot on the inside. That's odd. That's on the outside of that? Okay. So, it's 8 foot on the inside. Put it at the inside. Wow. Okay. Okay, put it on the far side. Put it on the other side. We're going this way. We're gonna measure this way. Minus the cow mess.
How far?
8 foot. That's 8.
Yeah. 8 foot right.
Yeah, because it's on the outside of that. So we'll drop a hole right there. Okay, all we're doing here, we're not making a deep hole for the cows to break their legs in. We're just marking it for when we do come out here to build it. Put this from this hole up to that. Let's see. Okay. That's not what I said.
What?
From this hole to that. Okay. Is it, hang on just a second. Yeah, pull it to you. There we go. Yeah, there'll be a 4x4 there. Okay, and do the other one. So is there a problem?
No.
Okay, what about, move that tray there. And let's look at the length there. Line it up, you know, where it's supposed to be on the 4x4. There you go. Okay, so it look good?
Yep.
Greg says it's going to be a small coop. Unless what?
It's 2 or 3 stories high.
Well, it is a small coop for the number of birds we have, especially for the turkeys. But I want a plan B for the turkeys pretty soon, eventually. So, one, maybe not have quite as many turkeys. But you remember our coop at the other house? We had, I don't know, 15, 20 hens at the other house.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a 5x7. This is 8x8. Huh?
That lean-to?
Yeah. And so we had like 15, 20 birds then. Chickens, they didn't even count the ducks. So, I mean, and that was kind of small, but it worked. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be, for what we have, it's small, but, I mean, the coop is. The coop is going to be small, but we need to make different plans. Either we get rid of some of the bigger birds or we move them. But, you know, when we got the turkeys we got extra turkeys thinking, you know, that they could die. And one did die when it got here. So, I just noticed that we hadn't put fence here. We need an 8-foot piece of fence to put here. And then all that leaves is this door and the coop. We've decided to go ahead and feed the goats. That will get the babies back in here. And it's close to time. It's close enough. And just wanted to show you how the goats are doing and what we have going on over here. I've made some decisions on some of the goats that I'm going to be selling and actually have them up for sale right now. Get him, Rain. Get him, Rain. You know why they keep getting out?
Why?
Because he's chasing them.
Tucker.
I caught him. Come on, goat. She's going the wrong way. Hold up. Get her to come this way. And I'll run her in. Go on. Uh-oh. Open that for her. Here, wait. Wait. Come here, guys. Come here, Stormy. Let her go. Come on. Let's go. Stormy. Come on, Stormy. Let's go. Stormy, come on. Let's go. Good girl. Okay, so as you see, we have Tucker here. That's not who we usually have with the girls. We're training Tucker. And there he goes after a baby. Tucker is only 6 months old. And he wants to play when the babies play. When they run, he wants to go after them. He does have a collar on, which I try to let Rain take care of it before I use the collar. And I found that the vibration part of it works the best for him. So he doesn't even, it's a shock collar, but it doesn't get a shock. He gets the vibration. Sometimes I can distract him with the noise. There's a tone, vibrate, and then shock. And sometimes the tone will get his attention. But if a baby is taken off and he thinks it's playtime, the tone won't get his attention, but the vibration will. Why are you always on top of everything and jumping all over people? See, Rain's doing her job, training. Aren't you, Rain? Yes, she's a good girl. Okay, I talked about the ones that I'm gonna sell. And actually, I already have been advertising a couple of them. Is this one here, Stormy. Yeah. And we bolused her, copper bolused her 2 days ago. You can see she needs it. Isn't that right? And then the other one is Cloud. Like I said, we've already started advertising these two, and I'd like to see them go together, but if not, that's fine too. They are beautiful goats. Leave her alone. Little ones here, those were the tiny babies that were born this year. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave an iCard in here. You go check that one out. They were really, really tiny. An Onyx there is their mother. They had a brother and sister, and I already sold them. If I could sell this one, someone would take this one with Onyx, I would sell it. I would sell them if they could stay together. Otherwise, I plan on keeping both of these. River, please. Look, she's teaching you bad manners. But this lighter colored moon spotted one I'm definitely keeping. And this one's pretty too. The drought just made me realize that I needed to downsize on Hobby. Isn't that right? Hobby. So, like I said, if I could sell this one with her mother and they would keep them together, I would do that. Is he eating your food? Tucker. No. Get him, Rain. That's their food. Tucker. You leave them alone. Why don't you get him? Get him. Yeah. Hey, you gotta quit that. You've gotta stop. Nope. You've gotta stop. Cloud, you gonna come here? Cloud doesn't like us petting her. It's a good thing she's beautiful, because she's not the friendly pet that people want. She's not one that can be milked, probably ever, because she's so timid. she's friendly. I mean, she's not mean. She just is scared of everybody. Here's the bucks over here. I got rid of the one, remember? And this is what's left. You guys spilled your food, didn't you? Fighting over it, no doubt. Fighting. Chase is registered. This guy is not, but he might be able to be once ADGA gets their stuff together. Everybody's having problems getting their goats registered. I don't know what they did. They changed their computer system or something, and people are having a heck of a time getting their goats taken care of through them. And that's what's going on with this guy. And he's the one that came from Brenda at Barron Farms. So, I mean, if she has an opportunity to get him registered, I know she will. But look at him. Tugger's back over here chasing people again. He's a little bit more stubborn than Caleb. Well, he's a little bit more stubborn about training with the goats anyway. He actually does better with birds than Caleb does, and that's why you don't see any of the birds with Caleb anymore. That's why we have him over here. But right now, I'm using his goats to help me train Tucker. And we have Caleb in our backyard. So what we have are the turkeys and what chickens are left from the predator that we had. I think there's 4 hens in there and a rooster. And then we have the ducks over here. And then I will show you, these are bantams right here. This is where we keep the bantams right now. Because the bantams were originally gonna be in that, and that's what we made those for, but there's been a problem. We had the predator problem, and so back here where the boy goats are is where we had those chickens, and we were going to put the bantams over where they're supposed to be, but because we had such a predator problem, we've put that off and started building this run. Let's see. Started building the run, and now we've got to build a coop. I have to build a coop before I can put them in over there. Okay, so we have those 2 sets of birds that I showed you, with the ones with the turkey and then the bantams, and then we have these bucks here, and we have our does over here. And like I told you earlier, we are selling some of those. The goats, really, they don't serve a purpose here. They're just a hobby for me. They're not meat goats. I like the colors. They, we breed them every year and they have babies and we sell the babies, but what you get from that doesn't make up the cost of feed over the winter, with hay and everything. So it depends. Like this year would have been different had I sold them all, because we had a lot of them and they were good looking, like that one. The ones with all the moon spots tend to sell for more. He's expensive. And then the last thing that we have to deal with is this. There's 20 in here. We got these to replace the hens that we lost. It took so long to get anything done on that coop that they had to come out here. They were inside in a stock tank that they outgrew very quickly, so now they're out here. I don't have anywhere to put them. They are right here with the dogs. There's Caleb. Hi, Caleb. And Tucker's usually right here on this side. So they're right here for Tucker to watch. Tara comes in, sleeps with Greg at night. Dandy comes in at night. And so it's usually just Tucker here and Caleb out right over there with the girl goats. I'm hoping that that'd be enough to deter any predators. I mean, Tucker gets right up here. So hopefully at least long enough until we get that coop done. Almost forgot we have cows. We do have cows out here that we have to take care of. We have to water them, but we're not feeding them anything right now because we did get rain. Matter of fact, we got rain last night. We've gotten a lot of rain. I would say that we are out of this drought. So the grass is green and growing, and the cows are just out there somewhere, and they come up when we're trying to do something. They come up and get in the way, and other than that, they don't want anything to do with us, which is fine with me. So that is another responsibility. I'm just not really feeling it that much right now because we're not having to do anything but water them. And as you can see, all of that is green and wet. I think it's supposed to rain tonight too. I don't even see the cows. They were up here earlier, but I don't see them now. I know I keep saying this, but we need to stretch this fence. Looks like somebody's gotten into it. Cows probably got tangled up in it and pulled it. We need to stretch this fence and put a new corner up here. And took it down because if you didn't see the last video, or the video I talked about it on, I had hit it with the tractor when I was out here brush hogging and bent the T-post. So we were using the T-post as corner posts with these things. I don't know what you call that. Anyway, I bent one of them, and so took it down, and we need to stretch this and put some new ones back up. And this right here is where the boys are supposed to be, the bucks. This is where the bucks are supposed to be, but they're over by the shop right now, which is, there's a fence in between this and where they are. Yeah. So need to get that fixed and make them a shelter out here for the winter. There is a lot that needs to be done yet, and we are moving really slowly with it. I can't think of a good enough excuse as to why we're moving so slowly, but we are. We usually do most of the work on the weekends. Usually get 3-day weekends. Not always, but I get 3-day weekends, and that's when we're doing the work out here. It rained this weekend, so we didn't get anything done. Well, we did some mowing and stuff, but we didn't get a whole lot done because it started raining this weekend. But I am not going to complain about getting rain. Okay, what are your thoughts?
On what?
On the video we just did.
It's going well.
The video is?
The coop.
The coop is it going slow, faster? What?
In between.
In between, be honest.
In between.
I think it's going slow.
Putting the wood on went slow, but getting the wire on went fast. Then when we hit the chain link, we went slow again. So it's in between.
No, the chain link went real fast, I thought. How did that go slow?
Because you have to hammer.
Yeah, but it's better.
With the wire, you just staple.
What would we have done with welded wire or fencing, rolled fencing?
Well, if we had to do that, we would have done the same thing. It would have gone probably same pace. But if we did it like we do, we would have used staples.
No, not on welded wire. No.
No, on chicken wire. That's the way or hardware cloth. That's the way we would have done.
No, we wouldn't have done hardware cloth or chicken wire, whatever it's called now. I forgot. You know why? Because I hate that chicken wire. What's that called?
That's chicken wire.
Is it chicken wire?
Yeah.
I can't stand that stuff.
There's the hardware cloth, which is a small sport.
Right, and it's really expensive.
Yeah.
That's why I would not have. I would like to have used hardware cloth. And somebody donated enough hardware cloth. I don't want to pay for that. But so we didn't have that option. So I'm pleased with the chain link.
It went slow, fast, slow.
It's not done.
Slow. Probably it's gonna be.
Caleb, vacation is over. You've got to go back to your goats. Yeah. Because Tucker's coming out. What are you doing, Dandy? You're so cute. Caleb, you got to go work. Go on. Yeah. Our boy's 6 months old. He's getting so big. Not you. Caleb. Caleb. Hey, buddy, are you going back to work? Are you going back to work? He's a good boy. Yeah, he's just not any good with chickens, that's all. This is Caleb. K-E-L-E-V. Caleb, it's Hebrew for dog. Not Caleb. Caleb.